Good morning, my free folk. It's Tuesday, and we got a little bit of news before the market opens. And let's see if we can find what I did with that. There it is. So let's look at the reports, baby. Reports. Okay, so we got the core inflation year over year and inflation year over year. Those are going to be big numbers. That's what everybody's looking at right now. If you look at the market's pretty much flat, a little bit mixed. I mean, you got the Nasdaq up 1, you got the S&P down 1. So it's kind of waiting on that news to see what's going on. Tomorrow we have the PPI, and then Thursday we're looking at retail sales. So a lot of information on inflation coming out, and that's the topic of interest. Ukraine, everybody kind of backed off of Ukraine. So it's inflation, stagnation, recession that we're looking for, and that's what we want to see. So we had a trigger of the daily flag. And we pushed down yesterday. We had that big run down, and now it's just continuing. So you could expect more downside today, unless there's something in the news that gets everybody involved. But we still have our bearish view on the market on the S&P 500, and that's how we're going to look to trade it. And we're going to look for a bottom on that, and maybe turn around. If we look at the 10-year. It's popped up again, but it's really overextended, and we're bullish on it, but we're going to be cautious because we're expecting a retrace. Bonds have been selling off for quite some time, and there's going to be a little bit of a bounce. So we're looking for that bounce. Today may be the day, depending on what kind of information comes out, or towards the middle of the week. But I think we're going to turn around in bonds this week, which means a little turnaround in the market this week also. So we'll just keep our eye on that. Bitcoin. Like we said, it's a risk asset. It's not a hedge to inflation. It's not a contradiction to gold or a replacement for gold. It's none of those things. It's a risk asset, and this is what you're seeing. Risk is off in the market. This the Bitcoin's going to come down aggressively. Risk goes back on in the market. Bitcoin's going to take off aggressively. So all of these legends and rumors that it's a replacement of currency or a hedge to inflation or all this bullshit, forget about it. It's not the case. Risk asset, which is fine, man, because we want momentum and it's a great trading vehicle. So right now we are testing the low of this daily pennant. We broke out of our pennant, went up, and now we're testing the low of this daily pennant. And I have some other lines in there, but I don't know if I'm going to really honor them or value them. So our consolidating range is this low here and this high here. So we're in consolidation as long as we're above this and below that. We're just looking for little entry points. We could get a bearish entry right here on a break here. I would expect that we come down to this line, if not test this low right here. We may turn around and just trade back up. That's been the nature of it. Once it defines a couple of parameters, it kind of has traded within the nature, within the parameters of those highs and lows. So we'll just take a look at it. I think I'm just going to hold off on the long position. I like this low down here. And I think that's consolidated nicely. So I'll probably tag it when it gets down. If it breaks down to this line, I'll probably take a little long. I'll take a little long at this line. And I'll sit on it. It's fine. I mean, I'm not too aggressive with it. So there's nothing I put in Bitcoin that I'm not willing to lose or to just sit on for months on end. So yeah, that's it, man. That's it for Bitcoin. Oil's pushing down, and it's oh, look at that. We got a little bounce. But look at this topping right here. This is an ETF, but still same. So you can see this topping pattern. The momentum's fading. It's going to trade back down. I mean, this isn't an oil price, but I'm figuring around 27, 90, 28 is where this will float back down. That might be a good price. We'll look at what's going on with the market as far as that goes. But hey, that's it, man. Nothing too interesting going on in the news. Putin, Russia cannot be isolated. Yeah. All right. So that's about it. There's really nothing to look at. Earnings start soon. If not this week, we didn't look at the calendar, but you could look at an earnings calendar. We should have a few banks come out, set it off. But I think earnings season is gonna fare well for the market. My expectations is that companies exceed and valuations look good, and it's going to be hopefully a good summer. We could use it. It's been a while. So not in the market, but overall. So all right. Anyway, subscribe, hit the bell, hit the like. I appreciate all that. Check me out at 9:30. We'll try to get some trading in. It's been rather choppy, so I've been backing off. Haven't been talking much. But come in, drop a line, maybe converse in the chat. I'll talk to you soon.